Welcome to the second video of the Family Forums tutorials. In this tutorial, I'm going to walk you through some of the basics of the Family Forums and help you get along your way. As you're logged in and looking at the Family Forums homepage, you can see on the left-hand side the avatar you have selected for yourself. This is something that defaults as this orange box with a gray person in it. You can set it to almost any image you'd like to set it as, something that kind of shows you as you. It will also show you who you're logged in as and the last time you visited. And then on the right hand side you'll see an option to log out. Members, which will take you to a list of the current members where you can see their activity and view their profiles. The profile link, in which you can change your profile information from the defaulted no information to as much information as you want to provide. However, please keep in mind any information you put in there will be viewed by all the members, not just a few select. So anything you don't want as public knowledge, please don't list it. In the red boxes below, you'll see a 0 or number, depending on how many numbers there are, for personal messages. This is like an email system within the website. So if someone's going through and they find you haven't talked in years, they can email you on here and it will go to your personal messages inbox in here. The next box will show you how many new posts have been put on any topics that you are currently watching. We will cover watching topics here in a few minutes, but this will be how many new posts there are in those since the last time you visited. And along the same concept, how many posts are new in the subscribed topics you are. Any topics that you might want to follow along with, if you subscribe to them, this will be the number of new posts to those topics since your last visit. Going in a little more in depth, if you click on the members list, it will take you to, as I said, the currently registered users for the forums. On the left hand side you can see the avatars that they have selected for themselves, their member name, the number of posts they have posted, the last time they visited, and their rank based on their activity. On the right hand side, the first call out button here is for any posts that they have created, any new topics, anything that they got on there and posted their own question for people to answer. The second call out button here would be for any posts that they have done on any topics, not just ones they have started, just any contribution they have made. It will show you a list of those. The send button will send them the personal message as we were just discussing about the email. It's like sending them their own email. And the last one here is to view their profile. Their profile is the same information that you have filled in just about themselves. Back to the main page, our next option is the profile. This is where you will fill in any information on yourself. Login name is going to be your username. There's no changing that. That's what you signed up as. That's what you're getting. Your display name will be what's displayed when you make a post. Whenever you post to a new topic, it will show that, Jillian said this, or whatever you put in as your display name, that is how you'll be seen as. Your email address, should you decide that you don't use this email anymore and you want to put in a new email, that's up to you. You can do that. First name, last name, website, these are all self-explanatory. A short biography if you want to explain what you've done with yourself since people have seen you last, any new jobs, new children, new family, etc. You can put that in there. That is all for your personal identity. The next tab is your online identity. If you want people to be able to connect with you on any of these personal or online sites, you can do that. Just put in your usernames, Facebook, MySpace, Twitter, LinkedIn. You've got all these Yahoo Messengers, things that people use on a daily basis. If you want people to connect with you, you can fill those in. If you'd rather not, then leave them blank. Personal options are next. This is all information that will most likely, you'll keep as the default. The time zone, obviously you would want something, if you're not in the America Detroit time zone, then you might want to add or subtract the hours depending on where you are at. Your online status, you can decide to hide your online status if you want to come check out the website, but you don't want people seeing you're there, whether they are trying to chat or PM you, it doesn't matter. If you don't want to be seen, you can change that to hide you being online. And the auto subscribe is for any topics that if you post an answer to something and you want it to automatically email you and tell you that when people reply back, then you're going to want to check that and say, hey, yeah, I want to be subscribed. I want to email when people reply to it. And the keep forum and WordPress display name in sync is not an option that will probably affect you. When you registered for this website, you also registered for the main Voice to the Past website. However, there's not many things that you can do as a user on that site, so this doesn't matter if you keep it green or red. It's up to you. Change password, obviously self-explanatory. Just change the password if you decide that it's too difficult to remember, or if somebody maybe overheard you and you don't want them in there, you can change your password here. Select your avatar. This is where you would go to change your picture. You can upload any picture you have on your computer currently. The size displays need to be 250 pixels wide max. If you need someone to help you come up with an avatar, we are more than happy to do that. Just let us know. And then setting up your signature. Your signature is something that will be at the bottom of the page whenever you make any post. This will show below the post. So you can say, hey, had a great time in Florida this weekend. Hope to see you next year. Love you, Mom. This will be below all of that. So if we say, hope you have a great day, that will be below all of the posts that I put under this account. And then you just want to click on Update Profile. Your profile has been updated. So now when people go into the members list, or they see you on a forum and they click on See Your Profile, this is the information that they are going to see. And that is the basics of the login bar. The next bar is obviously the search bar. If you click on search, it will drop down to give you different options that you have for searching. You can just do a basic search, type in a word and hit search forum, or you can select different options. The different options that you can do any word, all words, just a phrase. If you want to search just the posts and not topics, you can click on posts only, topics only, etc. Next is what they call the breadcrumbs bar, and that is basically shows you where you're at in the forums. If I decide to go into the Butkovich Family Forums, that breadcrumbs bar is going to change from Home Family Forums to Home Family Forums Butkovich Family. And all that does is that's if you're in the Butkovich Forum and you decide you want to go into the Webster Forum, you can click on Family Forums rather than trying to find your way back out. That will take you back to the Family Forums homepage. Next in line is the Family Stories, the individual family forum rooms. Now you can go in between different forums. You don't have to stay specifically in your forum, but when you go into the forums, you will see topics listed. I have started a welcome topic for right now, just to kind of let people know this is where you're going to go to tell stories. And you click on that to see the first post. The first post will always be shown up top, and then any replies to those posts will be in consequential order. They'll go down from there. If you want to reply to a post, there's down on the right hand corner here, reply to post. You just click that and type whatever you'd like to say. And there are a few different emoticons down at the bottom. If you want to include a little bit of a happy day in there, you can do that as well. And you're going to post the new reply. As you can see, that sent my post and replied to the following posts above. And as we said earlier, here is your signature at the bottom of your post. Now, as we mentioned, there are the subscribe and the watch topics buttons down here. If I were to click on the subscribe button, it's going to show me that I am successfully added subscription. And what that's going to do is anytime someone gets on here and posts to the same post, whether it's in reply to my post or in reply to maybe even the original post up here, it's going to send me an email telling me that someone has posted to this topic. And the next thing is the watch topic. If I were to click watch topic, I'm not going to get the emails on it, but when I first log in, it's going to show me right next to this magnifying glass if there are any new posts on that topic. At the bottom of the page, you will see the basic information about the forum as of right now. The most users ever online, as of right now, says 5. We don't have many people signed up yet. Not many people know about the site yet. We're still in the process of upgrading it, getting it going before we invite people in. It shows the current members that are online right now. So if you see someone online that you want to get a hold of, you can click on their name. It'll bring up their profile, and you can send them a instant message right now. It'll send them to their inbox here and give them a place to go and get a hold of you as well. It will also show you who the administrators are of this forum. If there's a problem with the forum, let one of the administrators know so that we can get it fixed. Shows you recent new members. If you see a new member listed below that you haven't talked to for a while, you can get a hold of them on here. And then there are the forum stats. It shows how many groups there are, which as of right now we only have the one group, which is the Family Stories. The number of forums are, we've got 5 as of right now. That is the main branches of my family tree. We are planning on extending those once the website gets up and running to the different branches of our tree as well. Instead of the Webster, we'll have Websters and Champlins, so Morris's, and etc. It also shows you with membership. There are 4 members and 1 administrator as of right now. And the top posters, how many people have posted the most posts. And the top posters, which will show you who has posted to the highest number of topics as of right now. And that's it. That is the basics of the family forums. I hope you enjoy.